Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Great move there. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the run, it's Washington. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. They try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He eludes the rush. That's caught. It's Washington. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Inside the 30 now. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And here's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The game moves the ball to the 34. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Receiver makes the grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
And the Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught quickly. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Miami 7, South Carolina 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And that is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The pass rush closing in. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Using his legs here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He's escaping the pocket now. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that short completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Gamecocks offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Miami.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that,
it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Hurricanes with first and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on first and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
14, South Carolina, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Oh, the sack was made there by the freshman. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Press coverage now from the secondary. Defense not pressing this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Canes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown for the U. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. To throw, it's Sellers. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
What a waste of time.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Fighting him off. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's got some open field ahead. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Some hard running there through a tackle.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball.
And the ball to the ground. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
First down here for this offense. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Bringing it back, it's Washington. And the returner is brought down.
And the Miami offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here comes a handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for some space. It's Washington. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Got the 1st down, now looking for more. Using a strong stiff arm. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle.
2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
42 Spiders. 4-2 Spiders. Ringo.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
Miami 21, South Carolina 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Running back grabs it on a screen. When they bring him down, blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him, and it seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Miami. And this one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
Okay, break.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's back to throw again on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On third down, it's a handoff. Quick spin on the run. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Gamecocks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Okay, ready?
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Miami.
On the
The
double.
Gamecocks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Green 25.
They go with a direct snap. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Here's the point after attempt. Wow, the PAT is no good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
35, South Carolina, 9.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Up front, lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Incompletion makes it second down. To the air, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. Gets some space around the 30. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
By the quarterback. Loss of 2. It's now second and goal.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Two straight runs, 2 losses. Now it's third down and goal. Tailback takes the handoff again.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And down big late in this game. They're going to try for a touchdown here on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut in to this lead.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. He shreds the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.